So, psychopaths, huh? No. This isn't about serial killers or in horror movies. This is about real-life psychopaths, which is more dangerous and way scarier because they hide in plain sight. Whether it's that smooth-talking coworker of yours, or that manipulative friend, or your 10 out of 10 date who always seems to twist reality just enough to make you question your sanity. Chances are you've met one, and you need to be vigilant around them, because life's too short to let a psychopath hijack your peace of mind. So this is how to identify a psychopath.
And how to outsmart them.
Okay, let's start with charm. Psychopaths have enough charm to sell sunscreen in a snowstorm. They're smooth, they're confident, they know exactly what to say and when to say it. They just seem like almost too perfect. They remember your birthday even you didn't tell them, compliments your new haircut like it's their job, acts like your new best friend after 10 minutes. Psychopaths use this charm to manipulate you into liking them. It's like a superpower. If that superpower was used exclusively for evil purposes, they only pretend to care because real people take time to build trust. But a psychopath? They're on a speed run to get into your good graces. It's not because they adore you. It's because they're just setting you up to their mind games. Imagine this. You've just had the worst weekend of your life. You tell someone about it, hoping for a shred of sympathy. Instead, they hit you with, "Wow, that sucks. Anyway, can you do me a favour?" Psychopaths aren't just emotionally unavailable. They are emotionally bankrupt. They have zero empathy. Empathy is that little voice in your head that says, maybe I shouldn't laugh at someone's misfortune. But psychopaths, they don't have that voice. They'll listen to your problems with the emotional investment of a rock. And don't expect them to feel bad when they hurt you. Instead of apologising, they'll say something like, "Why are you so sensitive?" If you're looking for them to care about your feelings, you'd have better luck getting a hug from a cactus. But at least the cactus won't actively gaslight you. Ever had someone guilt trip you so hard you ended up apologising for something they did? That's gaslighting. It's a trendy term, but psychopaths have been doing it since forever. And psychopaths are the Vincent van Gogh of this twisted art. So they'll deny something they clearly said, twist your words until you're questioning your memory, and make you feel like the villain in your own story. It's not just a gaslighting, it's a psychological power play. Psychopaths lie effortlessly. It's like breathing for them, and they're really good at it. They'll tell you they've climbed a mountain, invented a startup, and rescued someone from a fire, all in the same weekend. Psychopaths lie like it's their love language. It's effortless, it's constant. They lie for no reason, just to see if they can get away with it. And it's not just big lies. They'll lie about small stuff too, where they were last night, why they didn't text back, or even what they had for breakfast. It's the Oscar-worthy performance no one asked for. If lying were an Olympic sport, psychopaths would have more gold medals than Michael Phelps. Their goal isn't just to impress you, it's to confuse you. It's not about the gravity of the lie itself, it's about control. It's like playing chess, but you're the pawn, and they're the grandmaster. Psychopaths have mastered manipulation like magicians making rabbits vanish in a box, except the rabbits are their dark intentions and the hidden mirror is their manipulation tactics. They twist words, turn things around, and make you question your sanity. They can make you feel guilty for something they did. Did they borrow your laptop and delete half your files? Somehow it's your fault for not warning them where the delete button is. They'll say things like, "You're overreacting," or "I never said that," when you know they said it. But here's where things get really tricky. Psychopaths don't just ask for things, they manipulate you into giving them what they want without you even realising it. Whether it's money, favours, or even your time and energy, they'll make it seem like it was your idea all along. The worst part? They're so good at this that you might not even realise you're being played until you're knee-deep in the drama. It's like being in a soap opera you didn't audition for. Think of them as puppet masters. And unfortunately, the strings are attached to you. If you feel like you're constantly giving and they're constantly taking, take a step back. Healthy relationships are about balance, not about someone draining you like a bad Wi-Fi signal. When you finally say no, they'll flip the script faster than Barry Allen. And suddenly, you're the selfish one for not bending over backward for them. Sound familiar? And if someone constantly makes you feel like you're losing your mind, newsflash, you're not crazy. They're just that good at messing with your head. Okay, now that you know how to identify them, let's talk about the fun part, outsmarting them. Step 1. Trust your gut. You know that little voice in your head that whispers, something's off? That's your gut. It's your very own built-in psychopath detector. And guess what? It's rarely wrong. Psychopaths are masters of appearances, but your intuition isn't fooled by shiny words and charming smiles. When your gut sends out warning signals, listen. Trusting your gut doesn't make you paranoid, it makes you smart. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't wait for concrete proof. You don't need a PowerPoint presentation of their sins to walk away. Sometimes the vibe is the evidence. Your gut isn't paranoid, it's your best defense. Trust it. Step 2. Set rock-solid boundaries. Psychopaths hate boundaries more than cats hate water. Boundaries are kryptonite to their manipulation superpowers. They'll test your limits, push your buttons, and try to bulldoze through every line you've drawn. So what do? Build an emotional force field and make it impenetrable. When they push, you push back, politely but firmly. Boundaries aren't just suggestions, they're non-negotiable contracts with yourself. Once you set a boundary, never back down. The key is consistency. Psychopaths thrive on loopholes, so don't give them any. Remember, boundaries don't make you mean, they make you free. Step 3. Don't engage in their games. Psychopaths thrive on drama the way plants thrive on sunlight. They need it to survive. So what's the best way to starve them of their favourite fuel? Don't engage. Be the emotional equivalent of a brick wall, unshakable, unbothered and uninterested. And if they engage to a fight, hit them with the one thing they can't handle, being ignored. Just be as boring as a literal rock. Don't defend, don't explain, don't argue. The less you say, the better. If they escalate, walk away. Nothing annoys a psychopath more than being ignored. The less attention you give them, the less power they have. Step 4. Document everything. Psychopaths love rewriting history. One day they'll tell you the sky's blue, and the next day they'll swear it was green and act like you're the crazy one. That's why documentation is your secret weapon. Receipts don't lie. If you're dealing with a psychopath at work, in a relationship, or in any situation where details matter, start keeping a record. Emails, texts, photos, security footages, or even sticky notes. Save everything. It's like building your own little file of facts that they can't argue with. Psychopaths thrive on confusion, but nothing shuts them down faster than cold, hard proof. Step 5. Cut them off. Here's the harsh truth. You can't fix a psychopath. The best thing you can do is walk away, preferably without looking back. Block, delete, and move on. Walk away and protect your peace. Peace.